What's going on, guys? Welcome to another video. This video is going to be a little different than our first few. I've had a ton of people ask me questions on the megacab here, so today's the first nice day we've had in weeks. Feels like years, but it's about 45 degrees today. Truck was filthy, so I figured I'd get it out, wash it, spiff it up a little bit for the first time. It's going to get a real professional detail here soon. I'm not a detailer by no means. I hate washing cars, but I hate a dirty truck more than I hate washing cars. So we're gonna get it cleaned up. Figured I'd get a couple clips for you and give you some info and some plans on what we're gonna do with this thing. We just got the outside here washed on the old girl. Get you a couple clips of the exterior. It's a 07 5.9. I had to split here in 07, but this one's a 5.9 truck, G56 manual. And everybody's like, what lowering kit's it got on it, or how's it sit like that, or whatever. It's a two-wheel drive. I'm not sure exactly what they've done on the suspension. I'll dive in and check all that out when the time comes, but I like the way it sits. I know everybody's like, oh my gosh, you bought a two-wheel drive. Well, I don't really use four-wheel drive. I mean, I've got other four-wheel drive vehicles, and the main goal when I was looking for this truck is I wanted a megacab. Like, I've had several Dodges, Power Strokes, Duramaxes, all that, but I've never had a megacab truck. I always wanted one. I was on the hunt everywhere, and everything's overpriced. I mean, everything's crazy. I didn't care if it was stock. I didn't care if it was, you know, kind of fixed up like this one. I just wanted clean. That was the main goal, was clean. And I had to drive 8 hours to get this thing. But for the price I bought it for, I mean, I wasn't finding anything near this shape for the amount of money I paid for it. It just hit 200K, like 2,000 or 200,000 and like 80 miles on it now. But I had some specific things I wanted. This checked all the boxes. We're gonna change some things up on it, and I'll get into more of that here in a little bit. Get the old girl backed into the shop here, and we'll get to cleaning on the inside, and I'll show you some of the interior here. As I'm cleaning on the interior, thought I'd show you something pretty cool. Like I said, I want it clean. And, you know, this might not mean, I mean, honestly, trucks that are ate up with rust and piles of crap probably have this too, but this is something weird that I thought was cool. Got the OG owner's manual here. You know, it's just little stuff like that when I'm buying a truck, I'm like, yeah, I don't know, it just makes me feel better about it. And I know most truck guys, like, if it's got the original owner's manual, that's pretty cool. But just thought I'd throw that in there and show you that. So we got the inside finished up. Like I said, I'm not a detailer. I'm just cleaning it up a little bit. She'll get a nice detail here soon. So this is what I can't detail. Like, I went to open the door and I seen the glare and I seen some like more dirty spots. That's why I hate washing trucks. Like, that's the number one reason why I don't like it, is because I'm so OCD. I'm like, I put in all this effort to clean this thing up, and if I see a dirty spot, it drives me nuts. Like, I gotta go find a towel and clean that spot up. But shout out to the detailers that enjoy doing this. Like, it is not enjoyable for me. I can't, I don't know. All right, now back to what I was gonna show you before I see another dirty spot and get distracted. Here's a little bit of the inside. So it's your regular SLT. It's not a Laramie. The truck was silver before. For everybody that asks, what's the paint code? It's a wrap. It's not paint. And, you know, kind of playing back on that part about being OCD about weird stuff. That's why I don't like seat covers. I'm not a big fan of seat covers because, like, this right here drives me insane. Like, I can't stand that gap right there. But, you know, I'd rather have the original seats, but these were already in it, so it'll probably eventually get leather and some more interior stuff. But, you know, it's a nice looking seat cover. Got them in the front and back. Was at O'Reilly's earlier getting some cleaning stuff, and I seen this steering wheel cover. I was like, hey, that matches really well. And I seen these floor mats, so I thought, well, shoot, I'll put them together. That way it matches up. I kind of like it. But in the back here, you know, it's got the Starlight. I'm not a big Starlight guy. Like, if it didn't already have it, I wouldn't do it. But this is one thing that's really cool. It's got 6 PRVs. 6 by 5.5, I believe, PRV speakers back here. And behind this, it's got 2 kicker subs. You can't really see, but I'm not taking out the car seat. Hashtag dad life. But yeah, it's got an awesome sound system. It's got the little equalizer down here too to control all that good stuff. But as far as the interior, I mean, it's nothing special. It's got a Kenwood doubled in it. Like I said, 200,000, 122. I put a few miles on it. Got the edge monitor. I like this mount too. This mount is sweet. They did the black headliner, painted this black. And then it's also got black carpet, which is cool. I like that. But everything works on the inside. Like all the steering wheel controls, cruise, all that works, which is great. Like I said, G56 manual. And then this is kind of interesting over here. So don't honestly understand the purpose of this. Maybe because all the sound system wiring and everything it's got, they thought a fire extinguisher would be good, or they just thought it looked cool. But it's got a Louis Vuitton wrapped fire extinguisher there, you know, race truck stuff. Yeah, this thing is not a race truck. So for some reason, everybody thinks this truck is like 1,000 horsepower. Well, buddy, I got news for you. It's not. I bet it's like not even 500 horsepower. When I got it, the truck wasn't even tuned, which I did that like immediately because driving this thing back from Savannah, Georgia with like, well, got a broke hood latch that like must have just happened. So get that figured out, then we'll get back to what I was selling you. So I got the hood popped, and yeah, got a broke hood latch. Sweet. You know, what's a Cummins if it don't have a Cummins C somewhere? I mean, are we being for real? Anyway, get the far from stock condenser cover. Don't know why it's got far from stock on it, because it is far from stock, if that makes sense. But yeah, you got the Whirly Fab intake elbow and intercooler pipe. Got the intercooler pipe on this side too. That massive turbo there. That is a stock whole set. So I don't know who told y'all this thing was like 1,000 horsepower, because it's not. It's like 400 horsepower. And it is single battery swapped. We got a bunch of room over here. Wonder what we're gonna get into there. But yeah, I mean, it's clean under the hood, but it is not this like race truck that people think it is. It's not. It's just looks cool. It's not fast, but it's gonna be. So like I just showed you, a single battery swap. So we got a ton of room on this side of the engine bay. I think we're gonna have to go S400. I want a big single. I want to get me one of them nice Phillips Fab kits. Shout out Logan Phillips. If y'all haven't seen his valve covers with his S400 kits, like, those things are sweet. So probably gonna be hitting him up here soon. Probably gonna do an S472, 10 mil pump, 100 overs, you know, just the basic TikTok build nowadays. But golly, these things sound amazing. Like, you can't beat that sound. Like, I'm a 6.0 Power Stroke guy. Like, that's my favorite diesel. As much hate as it gets, I've had a ton of them. I love them. But one of these trucks, and even a 6.7, honestly, like 6.7 probably sounds a little better. But even one of these 5.9 common rail trucks with a S400 on it sounds amazing. Steed speed manifold, you know, got to have all the right goodies. But yeah, these things sound wicked, and they're fun to drive, especially it being a two-wheel drive 6-speed. I think it'll be a blast. But we'll get into that here soon. But that's pretty much it for the engine bay. You know, there's not a whole lot going on there, but there will be soon. It's in the works. We'll go to the exterior a little bit. So I've kind of went over the interior under the engine bay. So I'll hit, I guess, the cool part, the exterior here. You know, two-wheel drive, sits low, street truck stuff. Well, we got her washed up as much as she's gonna get. Like I said, she's gonna get the full works here soon, but as dirty as it was driving me nuts, so we had to clean it up a little bit. Yeah, it's got the updated mirrors, got all clear headlights, fog lights, all LED bulbs. what's a Cummins without a Cummins C? How would anybody else know? So, got a cool grill, billet inserts. Got the Ford 6.7 front valence. I really like the way this truck was put together. You know, it's tasteful in my opinion. It's you know, it's kind of my cup of tea. So that's what drew me to it so much. Got the traction bars for that 1,000 horsepower it makes, or everybody seems to think it makes. Got the spike lug nuts. We gotta have the powder coated spike lug nuts right. Chrome door handle covers. And I like how they got the handles wrapped to match with the chrome cover. That's nice. I like that a lot. And the wrap's cool too. You know, it kind of changes colors to like a blue to more of a green. I don't know, the wrap's cool. And like I said, the truck used to be silver, so it's like it had some paint match taillights in it. They've done some vinyl wrap work too. Really like the way that taillight looks with the roll pan. Let's get the hidden hitch. Work truck stuff. But yeah, this thing just overall, I really like the way this truck sits, the way it's put together. She's sitting on a set of 24 by 14 KG1 Hurricanes. Some 305/35 street treads on her. If you know anybody looking for a set of 24 by 14 KG1s, 8 on 6.5, then these will be for sale. Not will be for sale, they are for sale right now. A little close up here. Like I said, the tread's really good on them. They're like new, but I like to turn, so we're gonna go to a 24 by 12 and get rid of the 14 wides. I love the way it sits, but I get one full turn and that's it. I would love to turn more. So we're gonna go to a 24 by 12. I think it'll still look good. If you know anybody looking for a set of clean KG1s, tell them to hit me up. And we will be in the market for some 24 by 12s here very soon. Drop in the comments what you'd like to see on the truck. You know, if you want more KG1s, JTXs, American Force, we'll put a forged wheel on it, but it'll be a 24 by 12. So put in the comments what brand, what design you like, and we'll take that into consideration. When I first set out to buy a truck, I really wanted to buy one stock and just start from scratch. But for the price I paid for it, and it was done right, you know, like it's clean. It's not a hack job, so I couldn't say no. It leaves me with a lot less work to do. Leaves me with more money to spend on some really cool stuff, because making it look cool, it's already there. So we're gonna change up the wheels. We're gonna put rock lights on it. Like, it doesn't have rock lights, which is crazy. You know, you'd think a truck like this would of course have rock lights. No, so we're gonna put rock lights on it. We're gonna change the wheels, and then most of the work that we're gonna do is gonna be under the hood. We're gonna make this thing quick. Can't forget to add fixing a hood latch to that list now. But like I said, the truck's got a great look to it, so we're not gonna do a whole lot out here. But the thing is, like, it's got this awesome look outside, but when you pop the hood, it don't really carry that same look under the hood. And that's probably my biggest pet peeve with the truck, you'd say. Or, like, you know, just the biggest thing that I think that we need to fix here. So that's what we're going to be doing shortly, is getting the engine bay of the truck looking like the exterior. We're going to carry that same vibe. I don't know exactly what color powder coat we're going to go with. It's got some stuff that's already purple under the hood. I'm not a big purple guy. I don't know. Like, don't get me wrong, I am a purple guy. Let me rephrase that. I don't know that this color and purple goes together. So drop in the comments what color powder coat you think would look good with the color that we got going here, and let me know what you think. I'm kind of thinking maybe an orange would look cool with this, but I'm always open to opinions. Also, on turbocharger size, like I said, we're going S400. I'm thinking a 67 or a 72, but drop in the comments as well, people that's had 67s or 72s or whatever, you know, if you think there's something different that you like better, drop in the comments what you think. And, you know, like I said, we're open to opinions. I'd love to hear some pros and cons on second gen swaps that you've done, and the turbo size that you went with, what you liked about it, what you didn't like, and all that good stuff. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the truck. You know, we'll be filming some stuff as we start changing things, and I'll try to document this thing really well, because I plan on keeping it for a while, at least for a year. And if you know me, a year is a great goal to have to keep a truck. So thanks for watching today's video. I know it wasn't a very long one, but I just wanted to get some info out there on the Mega Cab. So don't forget to like and subscribe our channel and be ready for the next one. Thanks for watching.